Welcome back to Resale Mania and welcome back to part 3 of the Utah thrifting road trip. Let's hop into it. Alright guys, so it is now the next morning. We are at a Desiree Industries in Riverton, Utah. We're giving the stores that we were at last night a little bit of time to do some restocking before we go there again. So we're going to hit up some stores we didn't go to yesterday, starting with the DI. First find is another Cocoa Motion. This one's a bit dirty, but that's okay. It'll clean up nice for only $5. Gotta check out the new cart. It's already been rated, so I don't know if we'll find anything. Nope. Alright, so I've actually sold one of these before. This Yamaha speaker. It is $7. It is missing the cord, but I'm pretty sure I sold mine without a cord as well. And it's still sold for like $45, so this will be a pickup. Okay, so this would be really good. This one, the higher end Arrow Gardens for 10, but it's missing the pod base. This is, honestly, this might even be worth getting on. Oh, no, it's not. It's right behind it. Oh my gosh. For 10 bucks, that is a great deal. These hydroponic gardens, they break down pretty easily too, but they sell for crazy money. Another nice score. Oops, if I don't break it on my way out. Is this H? Let me reorganize really quick. Oh my goodness, I am a mess. Okay, yeah, things are just falling left and right. I am a mess. A lot of big items, but I'll go over this in a bit. Okay, so this is the H2O turbo vacuum system. It's only $10. Looked it up and sells for about $150 used. So that is a great deal. I have no idea. Oh, this is heavy. What this is, but it is $10, and I feel like this is something I should comp. Okay, so you guys are probably gonna say I should get this, and you're probably right. One sold refurbished for $175. It looked like it had more parts than this. This looks like it could be missing pieces, and it's a compressor, and I don't know how to test it. There's no way for me to test it, I should say. There's one listed new for $230, so I think I'm just gonna leave it behind for 10. Like I said, I probably should pick it up, but I don't know. If it doesn't work, then I'm screwed. Plus, if someone has to go through all the work of installing it into something and then it doesn't work, they're gonna be a lot more mad than just plugging it in and it doesn't work. So this is a Cook Quick pressure cooker. Not worth much, but if you guys find the All-American brand pressure cookers, they sell for hundreds, so always pick them up. They're a big bolo. Just found these Teva slip-on shoes for only $4. Nothing crazy, they'll sell for 20. Just checked out, spent $36 on everything, on a full cart, but obviously, you know, it's mostly big stuff. It's only 5 items, but some 5 really good items. And yeah, I didn't look up the Arrow Garden, but it has like the touchscreen on it. It's one of the better models. Even the lower end models still sell for 50 to 60, so I bet you that's about a $100 bill right there. And it breaks down. This comes off, this like pole comes undone, so you can break it down into like a, you know, 16 by 12 by 8, I think is the size box I'll use for it. And yeah, the rest of the stuff, I'll probably part this out. The shoes, 25, the Yamaha speaker, 45, and the Cocoa Motion. I don't know if it's in this video or another video. I found it yesterday. I'm not sure how I'm going to divide up the videos yet. But yeah, I found one yesterday for $2. In the winter months, they sell like hotcakes for $40. Very fast because everyone wants to make hot cocoa for Christmas. So for $36, we did great. Next stop is going to be the Salt Lake City Goodwill. So I was walking in to go to the hard goods, but these caught my eye. I saw the logo there. That is Arc'teryx. They are 13, which is paying up, but Arc'teryx is such a good brand. These should probably sell for 50. They have a Bose Wave radio for 8. Not Wave radio, the portable speaker thing. But this is loose. Oh yeah, that's broken for sure, and there's no power cord. Yeah, cracked there. So I am going to leave this behind. If it wasn't broken and had the cord, I would pick it up. This, I am pretty sure I've sold this exact speaker before for 30. It's $6. I'll double check comps, but I think that's a buy. Let's see, Nintendo Switch case. It's a big one, $5. I'm trying to pick it up. It's hard to film and pick stuff up one-handedly. This might be worth $5. Some of these cases are pretty good. Even if it's not, Jess has a Nintendo Switch, so I could give this to her. But how does a Switch even fit in here, though? Like, maybe controllers there, but I don't know. We'll put it in here. Callaway driver, Big Bertha 460. How much is she? $13. Ooh, that's a little steep. I'll have to look up this exact model, see if it's worth it. After looking more into the clubs, I still haven't looked up the Callaway yet, but it seems like they price all of their clubs at $13 a piece, even like the really low end ones, which is kind of weird to me. That's very high, I feel like, for a thrift store. I've never seen them that high, especially, you know, no name brand ones, but yeah, it is what it is. I'll look up that Callaway and see if it's worth it. In the men's shoes, there's these Nike Metcons for $8. It's a pretty decent model. That's a little dirty, but a magic eraser will clean them up. I think for $8, that'll be, oh, something fell out. That'll be worth it. Then there's some red Allbirds for $10, but Allbirds have fallen off. Like, I cannot move the wool runners to save my life anymore. Maybe $15 now, and you used to be able to get like 40. I'm gonna double check this model of Cole Haan. I'm pretty sure this is one of the good ones. It's $10. They're in good condition, just dusty. But yeah, I'll double check, see if this model is worth 10. I'm pretty sure it is, but it might not be. This is a really good brand, Topo, and they're only $6. I was hoping they were gonna be more because they're kind of dirty and missing laces. But for $6, Topo sells so well for me. They're just dirty and missing laces. That's about it. Otherwise, good condition, good tread. Once I clean them up and put some replacement laces in there, I probably can get 40. Got a Herschel backpack for $8 though. Herschel is a good brand. Oh, that's just dusty. That'll come right off. Yeah, I've had really good luck with Herschel stuff. I sold like a fanny pack for like $30, I'm pretty sure. So that'll be coming home with me for $8. Alright, so I looked a few of the things up in my cart. The driver, even for $13, I'm going to get because it's in good condition. Just needs a magic eraser to clean it up. And this should sell for like $60. So $13 is paying up, but I should, you know, make some decent profit. The Cole Haans, I am going to put back. This model does not sell. There's one listed, none sold. But just so you guys know, Cole Haans are... Oops, almost dropped the camera. It's very easy to identify the model. They all have a model number on the inside tongue. It's the number that starts with C and then like 5 or 6 digits. You just type that into eBay and the exact pair will come up, unless of course there's none listed or sold. But that is the model and that's how I identify them so quickly. There's one listed for $50 but none sold, so I'm leaving them. So on a new cart, these Nike ACG shoes just came out. They're an older model, but the ACG model always sells really well. They're $8. I think I can get probably 40 for them. Alright, so I put the Jawbone, it was called the Jawbone Jam Box. I put the speaker back. It was not the model I sold. Same brand, different model. It only sells for like $15 free shipping, so definitely not worth my time. I would break even after everything. So I put that back and I spent $47 and some change. I think it was close to $48 on everything. The driver will make me my money back and all the shoes and the backpack will be profit. All right, we are now at another Desiree Industries. This one's in Murray. After this one, we'll start hitting some of the ones that we ended up hitting yesterday and see if they restocked. So unfortunately, this doesn't have, you know, the hose or the wand or nothing, but this might be worth $15 on its own. I have to look into it some more. It's an OGO golf bag. Pretty darn beat though. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it behind. It's missing the legs too. These do sell pretty well though, in good condition. So after looking it over more, it is broken here, missing a piece. If it wasn't, it would be worth 15. It sells for about 100, but for the base only. But as is, I'm gonna have to leave it. Well, I'm leaving there empty-handed. That is unfortunate about the Electrolux. If you see Electrolux canister vacuums, pick them up. They sell for crazy money. Unfortunately, that one was broken, and if it had the hose and the power nozzle, I would have bought it and just tossed the canister. But since it was just the canister, there's nothing I can do with it, unfortunately. So we are now at the other side Thrift Boutique. I have never been here, but it's just right around the corner from the DI, so I figured why not stop here and check it out. It's definitely a bougier thrift store for sure. Checking the shoes just to kind of get a feel for, oh, $3 for these Keens. That is, I thought they were gonna be more expensive. These are, I mean, not in the best condition. I am gonna leave them, but that's a good sign that their prices might be reasonable. Got some Adidas for $5. Not in bad condition. Just need to be wiped down. This isn't a crazy model, but for $5 these should still sell for 25 to 30. So there's some FootJoy golf shoes here, and they're only $3. Is there something wrong with them? This isn't like the craziest model of FootJoy, but for $3, I cannot turn that down. Yeah, they look pretty good to me. There's a hook caught me eye. They are alukai for $5. A little worn, but magic eraser will clean those up. Yeah, for $5 I'm gonna grab these too. Some New Balance dad shoes, but they are unfortunately way too worn. And then we have some Uggs for only $3. Huh, man, I'm gonna have to start coming to this store every time I come down here. I like these prices. But with Uggs, sometimes people like to cut out the size tag. And it looks like they did it with these, so I don't feel like trying to figure out the size. It's not that good of a model anyway, so I'm gonna leave them, I guess. Now, although they have good prices, good shoes, they don't have much of a hard goods section here from what I'm seeing. Some remotes can sell for crazy money. So I always like to dig through, see if any kind of stand out to me. Because the harder a remote is to find, the more money they sell for. I've sold this one before, that one's only worth like $7. Yeah, I don't see any in here that look crazy. So found some women's Noble shoes. Noble is a fantastic brand. Now these are a very small size. Let's see how big they are. They are a women's size 4, I think. So I'd probably have to sell them as a youth. But $3, I mean, that's still gonna be a buy. Well, this is definitely gonna be a shoe stop, it looks like, from the cart so far. These Vans platform shoes are $7, which is the most expensive pair of shoes I've seen here yet. But they're a little worn, but I'll clean them up because the platform shoes always sell for really good money. I should get like 35 to 40. There's another pair of Vans, also for $7. They're the platform ones. I'm gonna get these too. A magic eraser will make those look brand new. They're a little dirty, but they just need a scrubbing. So the jerseys were the priciest thing I've seen in here yet. They were $20 each, so probably gonna pass on those, but or at least they're pricing something up. I was getting a little too excited about this store's prices. Did my second loop and I think I am set with my cart of shoes. Okay, so I spent $30 even on all those shoes, which is just crazy. Yeah, I got some good shoes back there. And yeah, now we are gonna head back to the Savers in Midvale, I think. We are now back at the Midvale Savers. Hopefully they did some restocking. This store usually gets a lot of donations, so they tend to keep it stocked. I guess I spoke too soon because I found jack squat in there. Next stop is the Goodwill Murray. The Goodwill in Murray is what I meant to say. We have some Nike. Is this the ACG model? No. But they're still trail running shoes for only $8. I think that's going to be worth it. Once they clean up, they should sell. These things are pretty cool. I'm not getting them. They're 13 a piece, but I don't know. I feel like that would be cool decoration in like a farmhouse. Yeah, those are really cool. I am really not seeing much in here today. Didn't really find anything in here yesterday besides a pair of shoes either. This Goodwill was my favorite when I used to live here, but not seeing much. There's so many cool Sensi's. Like there's all these basic ones in the boxes, but then all the cool ones are missing their tops. So it's like the Santa Claus one. This one's pretty basic, but it's still cool. The skull, like they're all missing their tops and they're the coolest ones. And yet the basic ones, like actually that one's pretty cool. Fright Night, Halloween's coming up. I stand corrected. How much is this one? This one's $8. Ooh, let me look it up. So yeah, this one sells for about $18, so for $8, just not enough meat on the bone. So this is why it helps to have knowledge in every category. It's good to look stuff up. This was in the power supplies on the wall. Power supplies are $1.99. Not really sure what it's for, but I comped it out and it sells for like $50. So that is crazy. This little bag of Funko Pops just sitting here. They are loose. This one's pretty cool. He's got the frog on his head. You got the lady from Monsters Inc. and a duck. I don't know, it's $4 for the bag. I'm gonna just look them up really quick. So I see so many YouTubers saying that Funko Pops are like Beanie Babies. They're worthless. And every time I hear them say that, I'm like, you must not know what you're talking about when it comes to Funkos. Because yes, there are a lot of worthless Funko Pops, a lot. But I've sold Funko Pops for, I think the highest one I sold one for was like $250. I've sold one for $150. I've sold one for, $100. And this one alone, even though it's loose without the box, sells for about $30. This Monsters Inc. one, 25 to 30. I didn't even look up the other two, but for $4, that's enough, you know, for me just to take a chance on the bag. Like, yeah, there's a lot of worthless Funko Pops, but there's a lot that are valuable. With that being said, though, do look them all up, because like there's some that are valuable loose without box, and then like I said, there's a lot that are worthless. So take your time, look them up before you buy them. So I spent $16 in there. $2 of the dollars was this water bottle because it is hot out. I looked up the Stitch. Oh, I looked up the other two Funkos while standing in line. The Stitch one sells for $15 plus shipping, and the Daffy Duck sells for like $7 to $8 plus shipping. So what, that's 45, roughly $50 from $4 on Funko Pops, and people say they don't sell. All right, next stop, West Jordan Goodwill. We have some Adidas Don issue 1 sneakers, good condition. They're $8. These should sell for about $40. So I'm leaving there empty-handed. I put the Adidas back because they had some damage that I didn't see at first. And the reason I'm putting in the videos, like the short clips of me, you know, going in and leaving empty-handed, is just so you guys can see I don't find stuff at every single store all the time. I do find some good stuff, but there's obviously gonna be days or just stores where I go into where I don't find anything. And that's okay, because the important thing is to keep getting out there and trying. Go the next day, the day after, try and try, because you will find stuff, but there's going to be days like this, so you can't let it discourage you. I think we're going to go to 2 more Savers and then call it a day for thrifting. We have a whole day of garage sales tomorrow. There's a ton tomorrow. I want to save some room for that. And I'm also going to go back to the Airbnb after I'm done, edit a video, maybe do some listings, because I have some photos on my phone of items. So yeah, that'll probably do it for the thrifting. We found some good stuff, and like I said, it's exhausting. I drove all day yesterday, thrifted all day, now I'm thrifting again. So I'm ready to go chill. Next stop, South Jordan Savers. Some Adidas golf shoes. They're only $7. A little dirty, but we'll clean up. Adidas golf shoes don't sell for a ton, but this should still sell for like 25. In the women's, there's these Alukai shoes. They're only $4.50, which is why I'm getting them. The women's don't sell as well, but for $4.50 I can get about 20. And then I just found these women's Brooks Ghost 14. It's a pretty good model. This one should sell for 35 to 45, and they are $5.50. Found another one of those Zoomer dogs for $5. Yeah, I just picked one of these up yesterday. These sell really well. I'm not buying this, but that is the coolest cookie jar I may have ever seen. That thing is so cool. $13. I feel like that's a steal. I would buy this if I made cookies, but I don't. Those were carved coconuts. I just showed them to you guys because I thought they were cool. I either spent 25 or 26. I don't remember exactly, but I got the shoes, the Zoomer, nothing crazy, some bread and butter finds. But yeah, now off to the next Savers. All right, so I did not find anything at the last Savers. That is okay. We have got quite a bit of stuff back here and plenty of room though for yard sale day tomorrow. So that is going to do it for the thrifting portion. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to break up the thrifting video, so I feel like this is probably going to be the third one you're seeing. And if it's not long enough, you'll see some yard sales from tomorrow after this. Otherwise, it'll be the end of the video. That is going to be the third and final part of the thrifting portion for the Utah thrifting road trip, guys. Next up is going to be some amazing yard sales over the next couple days. And guys, we find some even better stuff at these yard sales. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Like, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Hi, Fergie. Say subscribe. Shake. Go up.